Charlo. Go ahead.
Jay Martinez of Fight Hub TV, sponsored by stagefront.vip here with Antonio Tarver. Good to see you, man.
And Tarver's take, baby.
Yeah, Tarver's take. Tarver, let's talk about this fight. Big fight tomorrow here in Las Vegas. Charlo's going up 2 weight divisions, going up 14 pounds. You know, Canelo, they say he's gonna still have that fire in him. Break this fight down for us real quick.
Man, I see the culture, man. Charlo's representing the culture out here, so he put the culture on his back. It's a little added pressure, but sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need that. I think this fight is gonna be up for grabs early. It's gonna be up for grabs early. If Charlo gonna win this thing, I think he's gonna have to do it under 6.
Under 6?
Under 6. And I think after that, you know, I think Canelo's experience, if he's still there, if he's still in it, his experience from 6 on take over. And I think I see him start touching Jermell a little bit, 7, 8. And I'm thinking Canelo, man, if I'm gonna give a prediction, under 10.
Under 10?
That's my prediction.
That's, you know, I forgot who I just spoke with yesterday. They told me, hey, after the 3rd, 4th round, I think there's gonna be total dominance of Canelo. Could it be possible because, you know, Charlo's going up the weight classes? He might be a little bit sluggish since he's going up on weight. Could it be that?
No, because if you saw the weigh-in, he looks very comfortable in his skin. And if he went up 2 weight classes, looked like that, you can understand how much and how bad he was draining himself at 54. So believe it or not, he may be more comfortable at this weight class.
You fought a lot of great fights, legend yourself. You believe he's going to carry that power for 154 all the way to 168?
Well, he's going to have to find some more power. He's going to have to find more power. You know what I mean? He hit guys sometime with 1 punch. You saw that against Lubin. You feel me? I think if that happens, it's under 6. Like I said, it's anybody fight first 6 rounds. But after that, it really settles in. And I think experience take over.
Guzman, his trainer, I spoke with him yesterday. He said,
great trainer, and I love what I see. I love what I see him working with Jermell on. But again, you know, they say once you get hit, and you know, you go back to what you're accustomed to doing. I hope that's not the case. You know, if that happens, then you can go with Canelo all night. But if Jermell is able to stay focused, stay ahead, and stay out front for the duration of this fight, we could see an upset. But he's going to have the poise and the patience of a Bivol, of a Mayweather, and that's something we haven't seen him do yet. But that don't mean he can't do it. That's why we go to training camp to work on things like this and get better. But if I would have been in training camp to see it for myself, I would have a more definite, you know, idea about what's going to happen tomorrow night.
Provided that he wins, Canelo, there's that fight that everybody wants with Benavidez. You know, that's the next fight that a lot of people want to see. But what would happen? Canelo wins, Charlo loses. Will we still want to see that fight against Crawford that everybody's still calling, that's calling after that Spence performance of Crawford? Would that interest you, regardless if he wins or loses for Charlo?
Most definitely, because he's at a different weight class. But we don't know if Bud gonna even move up to 54. He's not quite sure about that yet. Eventually he will, but that option is still his, you know, and he can go wherever he wanna go. That's why, you know, when you become undisputed, you can do things like that. But it's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. Unfortunately, these hackers seem like they affected the situation over at the MGM. You know, it don't feel like big fight weekend over there. But coming to the weigh-in, we know it's going to be a big hit.
He's one of the best fighters to come out of Orlando Florida since Antonio Tarver. How would you give that endorsement to him? Of
course, you got to give it to him. You know, he's a guy right now that's on the verge of a championship. And I know he desires that more than anything. Lubin. He's one of the best fighters in the game, never to have won a championship. But he has to put it all together on that night. And if he can do that, he can beat anybody on any given night, but he got to bring it all together. And let's hope that he brings it all together against a tough, undefeated fighter that's used to beating undefeated fighters. So it's going to be a tough out for Lubin. But my heart is with him, and I'm pulling for him, bro.
What's the Tarver take on what Jermell Charlo has to do to pull off an upset?
He's going to have to fight a box to perfect fight.
Capable of that?
He's capable of it. You feel me? As long as you don't get too thirsty for that knockout. Just take your time and let it come.
Now, speaking of knockout, if Jermell knocks him out, where does that put him on the pound-for-pound list, in your opinion?
Shit, he takes over the pound-for-pound list with a knockout over Canelo.
Over Crawford?
I think he can do that within 6. If he don't get it done within the first 6, man, it ain't happening.
Hey, let me switch gears real quick, man. What do you think poses the biggest threat to Gervonta Davis? Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney?
I'm not sure. It's a different style for him, though. But I think Shakur is the one that's going to give him more problems because Shakur really understands boxing. He really understands the technical aspect of boxing. I'll see you guys later, man.
Thank you, Tarver.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.